Proverbs 31, 8 and 9 says, "Speak up for those who cannot speak up for themselves, for the rights of all who are destitute. Speak up and judge fairly. Defend the rights of the poor and needy." As she asked the question, why are we here? This is my reason for being here. There are people who look at their power bills and wonder how they're going to pay them, but they don't have time to find out why their bill is so high. I'm here to speak up for them. I'm the Clean Energy Program Manager for the Southern Alliance for Clean Energy, SACE for short, but more importantly, I'm a Christian, a husband, a father, a community advocate, an energy enthusiast, and obviously a person of color. My faith is the reason I stand before you right now. I've read many books on the factors that contributed and continue to contribute to the plight of my community. In my attempt to live by faith, I'm currently building a program in my community that introduces high school students to the green economy through solar energy. I believe that it is ridiculous to be enslaved by incessant energy bills when God provides this energy so freely every second of the day. But did you know that the energy we receive from the sun in 1 hour is enough to power the entire planet for 1 year? So the obvious question is, why are we struggling every day to pay these extremely high electric bills? In 1893, Thomas Edison and Nikola Tesla introduced the technology of transmitting electricity. 40 years later, FDR used that technology to start the Tennessee Valley Authority. TVA was started as a way to preserve the environment and employ thousands of poor rural residents of the valley. Today, TVA is serving the interest of big business on the backs of poor people. They have shifted $1.4 billion out of the pockets of residents into the pockets of big business. By law, TVA is required to protect its residential customers from unnecessary high rates. The TVA was intended to help alleviate poverty, not to help maintain it. The leadership appears more concerned with the 1% than the 99%. James 4:17 says, "To him that knows to do good and does it not, to him it is sin." Mr. Bill Johnson and the TVA board has heard our cry. They have seen the polls showing that over 80% of Tennesseans want more solar. They know that more renewable energy decreases health risk like asthma, especially in poor communities and communities of color. They know. So when you know to do good and you can do it and you don't do it, what is it? It is sin. Proverbs 3:27-28 says, "Do not withhold good from those who deserve it when it is in your power to act. Do not say to your neighbor, 'Come back later. I'll give it to you tomorrow,' when you have it with you now." TVA can do something now. They can help alleviate poverty and ecological disaster by ending their support of extraction of coal and natural gas. We need to continue to support this campaign. I also ask you to Google Tennesseans for Solar Choice and sign up for that for other actions that we will take, but we will also find more ways to be involved with the Poor People's Campaign. Thank you.